that brands should be more focused on Twitter today. Make your case.
Absolutely, and this is where I would disagree with Raj in the sense of it's not just about media, right? It's not about going out and trying to buy promoted tweets on Twitter. I don't think that's necessarily the strategy that you need to take. That said, I think we've all had that experience with like United Airlines where we go on and we tweet and we say, you know, what's going on with this bullshit? It's 400 hours late, and no one responds, right? And so everyone who's an advocate, an early adopter, is using Twitter. So you're right that the mainstream audience, not everyone's using it, but the people you do care about, or at least a huge chunk of them, are on Twitter. And if you're not there, and if you're not with an active presence, and you're not responding to people, then it's just whatever they say goes. And I think that's why I strongly agree that people should spend more time on Twitter.
And I don't disagree with that piece, right? Like, yes, you find out what issues customers are having through Twitter, and you have to be able to respond to them quickly. But you can't. A lot of people are sort of assuming that it's going to solve all their customer service issues, right? That they're going to get everything that's happening sort of funneled through there, and they don't have to worry about other channels as much. And there's just so many. You have to, at the same time, make it really easy for people to email you with problems. You have to make it really easy for people to call you with issues. You have to find this information, find people who prefer other channels as well. And I think just because of the groups that we associate with, right? A lot of people, on this panel and stuff will overemphasize the importance of Twitter because we all do it, and all of our friends do it, and everybody that we know does it. That doesn't mean that mainstream America is doing it.
That's still not a reason why a brand shouldn't focus on it more. And one of my favorite stories is I'm in Nordstrom's, I'm checking out, I'm buying a shirt, guy looks at me, who's ringing me up, says, oh, you got an iPhone, what do you use your iPhone for? Oh, Christ. A conversation with a guy about my iPhone. I said, I use it for Twitter, figuring that would shut things down, because obviously he doesn't use Twitter, he's just a retail guy. He goes, oh, I use Twitter, I'm on Twitter, my name's Nordstrom Dave, follow me on Twitter. I'm going, you gotta be kidding me. So I go, I'll follow him on Twitter, what's the worst thing? He'll spam me, and I'll unfollow him. Well, sure enough, he noticed that the shirt that I bought was a Robert Graham. A month later, he sends me a little DM with pictures of Robert Graham shirts and a little message that says, if you like any of them, let me know. You can DM me your American Express. It'll be on your back porch tomorrow. I said, wow, that's pretty cool. I like the fourth one down, striped blue. Bingo, sent him my American Express number on a DM on Twitter, and the next day, that was on my back porch. And I said to him, does Nordstrom know that you're doing this? He said, no, they have no idea. I said, you're just doing it on your own. He said, yes. I said, I will work with you to position yourself internally to be more of an asset to Nordstrom. I wrote a blog post, I did some tweeting about it, I gave him some advice. He's since been promoted, and he's doing some of this shit at Nordstrom headquarters in Seattle. That's a way.
How many other shirts did you get?
My point is, we ask these questions, and we answer them like ad people. We answer the questions with the same mindset that is the problem to begin with. I love this shit more than anybody I know, partly because I grew up as an old guy who had plain old traditional media where we had to receive these interruptive ads. And I see all this new stuff, I go, oh my God, the opportunities for us to be creative in the new spaces exceeds anything that's ever come before. And I look at stuff like that and go, okay, here's a guy doing it himself. His employer should be advocating the use of Twitter, should be embracing Twitter, should be only hiring people whose clout scores are 65 or above, and then putting them to work. I'm sorry, that's all right.
I'm going to defend the neutral position for a second, because it's about to happen again. On the next slide, you're going to see another one. So, I actually believe, I have two personalities here. One, I believe that